Hey guys, it's your girl Chinonyelum. This channel is called Talk with Chi, with another video. This video that I posted, I never thought anyone, like if that one person would view it, but someone actually viewed it, and people actually viewed it, and we're like up to like 16. I know that sounds a little, but that is a whole lot for me, because I'm like, I did not tell my friends to go watch it. I did not tell anybody. I did not tell anybody I know to watch it. So you guys just did it on your own, and I'm so grateful for you guys doing it. Thank you very much. Thank you. This video, I'm gonna be sharing a testimony, and I have never, like, I want the world to know about my testimony, and I always shy away to say my testimony, and God has blessed me in so many ways, and I don't know who I can bless. I don't know who I can say, who I can help. So I might as well share my testimony with you guys. So yeah, this is all about growth, about self-development. Me too, I'm also growing. Everyone is also growing, no matter how old you are or how young you are. I don't even know if that makes sense, but everyone is growing. Everyone is growing. So just putting that there, putting that out, putting that out there. It's okay. Okay, so let me pray first. Let me just pray. Lord Jesus, I pray that as I share my testimony, I pray that you help me show the people the video, people that really needs to see this. Jesus. Okay. So my testimony is, I'm gonna make this short, and maybe another video I'm gonna expatiate in it. So I'm currently in the United States of America, but I was born and raised in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I was born and raised in Lagos, Nigeria, but I am currently schooling in America. And in my whole life as a student, in primary school, secondary school, in America they call it kindergarten, middle school, high school, all those jazz, I would say that I was never smart, like, and that is the problem. I was never smart. I was never, I have that thing upstairs, like I never had it. Sorry, I never had it. Never. It's not as if I don't have it, but it was hard for me to actually understand what teachers teach me, or it was hard for me to, pass my examination, because honestly, I did not know that you're meant to read to pass an examination. Not gonna lie, for real. I'm not joking with you. I never knew you have to read to pass an examination. I don't know that. I don't know that, but I had never read, and the little I could read, I didn't know how to read. All I knew was that, oh, you open your book and you just do and you're done. That is what I thought was reading, but I did not know reading took more, more energy, more time. Not really more time per se, but like it took more things to do, not just only doing that. It has some practical things you have to do to actually understand what you're doing. And I don't know, honestly, if I tell you, I don't know how I passed to other classes. I am telling you, I don't know how I get to the other class. I am telling you, from what I'm telling you. I don't know how I go to your class, but all I know is that, and if you're last position, you repeat the class in Nigeria, in my school. So in my high school year, my parents told me that, yeah, they told me since when I was in SS1 that they told me that they want me to school in America, and all they told me was that I have to do well in my exams, in order for me to go to America. And I was looking at myself, I was like, me, how would I be worthy of going to America? Like, I don't even have good grades. Like, I barely passed my classes. The core classes I meant to, pass, I barely passed them. So how exactly is miracle gonna work? I don't understand. And then, I don't know, like during that year of my SS1, I was blessed to have a lesson teacher who taught me very well, and I was struggling with a particular subject that was maths, and he really helped me. He started the basics for me, and I was really, really excited. He made me understand maths so clearly, and I'm so glad about that. I don't know if I meant to say his name, but shout out to him. Yeah, he was a really good lesson teacher. I really respect him for all he did for me. He really changed my life in my maths. Fast forward to my senior year, during COVID, because during my senior year time like that, where it was during like COVID time and we were at home, and I was already done with my my SS2, which I call it the 11th grade. I was at my SS2 during the COVID time. I was at my SS2. So September, that was when I was going back to school. But in those lifespan, I think quarantine started March 20th. That's when it started. It started March 20th, 2020 to started coming to school like September. That's actually when we started coming to school. So in March, during those lifespan, I was blessed. I was led by God, and instead of picking my faith in God, I started like reading the Bible. I don't know how it worked, but like my auntie, I don't know, she sent me one kind of plan like that on the app called the Bible. And when I read, oh my God, this is really so insightful. And I downloaded the app. I was like, oh, let me get this app. When I downloaded the app, I was shocked because I saw a lot of varieties of things. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. A lot of varieties of things. I was like, wow. So a Bible can have so many things. You have things about anxiety, love, healing, hatred, jealousy, pride. Everything you can ask for is there. And internet, like, technology has made it easier for us now. And when I saw it, I was blessed. I was like, God, thank you. Because it was a whole big thing for me. And I started reading. I was really enjoying myself, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually enjoying. I was like, this looks so good. And then I started making a relationship with God. And in those process, he showed me videos that I could watch. There are YouTubers I was watching. This is YouTuber, her name is V Katibu. I was watching her YouTube, and on Jade, why would I forget about her? Shout out to her too. I've never met them in my life, but yeah, shout out to them. They were inspiration. And another person, Nyla Grace. Oh my God, they were all a bomb. I'm not gonna lie. They taught me something that they are meant to teach me in secondary school, but they never taught me. I had to learn it by myself. They taught me about how to read a difficult subject, how to pass a difficult subject, how to do this, how to do that. They really taught me a lot. How to be consistent, how to be proactive, how to be productive, how to make good habits that will shape your life. What did I not learn? Learning different learning techniques. My God. When I say I was blessed with having someone like that teaching me. I was blessed every single morning, every single day. There's no day you will not see me on their network. I was like, okay, let me see what they're doing today. Let me see what they're doing today. And you know, they gave me this motivation, this drive. I started like, I don't know what they were teaching me. I started like practicing it in my room in the house. I was actually practicing to read. I was like, you know what, let me see what I can do. And to God be the glory. Because I was in SS2, like closing, like ending my year 11, my 11th grade. I was ending it, close to the ending. And with those method, I used it for my classes. I used it. Oh my God, girl. When I say that I have never, especially physics, for example, I've never understood it in my life. When I say I was actually questioned, even maths, I'll actually question like it's the normal. Like that was my revolution. That what I would say. That was my revolution. And it was so, I was so happy. That really it broke me. I was like, wow, I can do a lot of things. What can't I do? God says you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. I can do all things. I said I can do all things. I can do whatever I want to do with God by my side. And I did not know that. I really did not know that until that day. I was so happy. It felt I could read the whole book, like, and get everything. But then something happened. So when I came back from quarantine, I told anybody, but my family, my parents, they knew about it. My friends didn't know about it because I'm this kind of person that you will not know when I'm sad. You will not see it. Like literally, you will not see my sadness. I would, like, I'm the clown. I'm not joking, like I'm not capping. I'm the clown. People call me a clown. I laugh a lot, like when I'm laughing too much. But my pain is inside and you will not see it. So that's just me. So here I was, you know, doing stuff, and 2021 came, January. And I remembered, I said a girl, I was like, oh, this is because we had because I was finally in the 12th grade, and we always have an examination we write in order to get our diploma or high school certificates to, you know, graduate from high school. And we had this big examination we had to write. We had like series of exams we had to write. At the beginning of the year, or close to the ending of the year of 2020, I was like, I'm gonna pass every my papers. I'm gonna get A's. That's what I told myself. I was gonna get all A's. But see, the devil came. The devil came. He attacked. He hit me so badly. You know what happened? All of a sudden, I became depressed. Trying not to cry because it was not funny. All of a sudden, I became depressed. When I say, do you understand what depression is? I was scared. I know I could do it, but I was scared. Everything wasn't making sense. I was always crying because teachers were constantly saying that we are the worst set, and it entered my head. It really entered my head. And I had the plan that I was gonna get A's on all my subjects. But I just became depressed for no reason. I just became depressed. Like, I was fighting. I was like, I always wanted to go to school because I really don't want to be in my room. I really didn't want to be in my room, I'm not gonna lie. I just tried to not be in my room. I always wanted to go to school because I know if I go to school, I'll feel happy and forget about that that there's something in my head that is saying I cannot do it. So that was more like a distraction for me. So I was really depressed. I was always sleeping, and mind you, I had examinations to prepare for, and my examination was like they were pushing it back because it was meant to be April, but we ended up doing it in August. And honestly, sometimes I wish that I was not depressed and I've gotten all A's in my subjects, but I was depressed and I just couldn't do anything. I was really sad. I don't know how I was sad. I was just scared, and my parents were always checking on me. My father was telling me, giving me advices that I should go outside, I should do something. I was just not fine. I was not fine. Not fine at all. I was trying to be fine. I was trying to smile. I was not fine. So yeah, it was terrible. It was scary. I was always fighting. But in those times, you know, in those times, you don't understand this. In those times that I was depressed, I was praying. You heard me right, I was praying. Once it's 7 o'clock, I'm in my room. I lock my door. I spend 1 hour, 2 hours, as much as I could with God. I was spending time with God. I was spending, no matter like how depressed I was spending, I made sure I spent my whole time with God. I made sure I spent my time with God. I was on my knees. It felt like my room was an altar. I made my room as an altar to come to God. The relationship was mad. Sometimes there was no day, honestly, that we did not go there to my altar, because I was determined. I know that God was my solution. You know, no matter if it's gonna take me a long time, he was the only person that could make me feel just a little, that can make me feel comfort, because the word cannot give me the comfort. And I felt happy. I felt whole. I felt this peace, this joy in me. It was not easy. I'm not joking. It was not easy. I repented. I gave my life to Christ in my room on the 8th of July. Sorry, on the 8th of June 2021. I gave my life to Christ. And I kept on praying. And in the midst of it, God saw me. He saw my tears. I was crying. I was like, what kind of depression is this? What kind of sadness is this? I was crying. God saw me. He saw me in my tears. He saw me in my room. He saw me in my chamber. He saw me in everything. He saw me. I'm telling you, he really did see me. He saw me. And during my examination, something happened. There was some malpractice that happened, and I did not want to follow them. Even in my depressed state, I really did not want to follow them. I don't know how God was actually strengthening me to write my examination, but it felt like I could not. Even though I didn't pass everything, I did not fail. I just had like some D's, some B's, some E. I didn't have an A, did I? No, I don't think so. But I was grateful with that grade. When I saw that grade, I was grateful. And when I saw the grade, I was like, well, who would accept me in American university? Who would accept me in university in America with this kind of grade? But let me tell you, my sister, before I read the examination, I got admission. Before I wrote my examination, I got admission to university in America. Here. I got admission. I got admission to the university April, and mind you, my examination is starting August, and I got admission April. And do you know how I got admission? I applied for the school. It just took me 1 week or 2 weeks before I got acceptance letter. I'm telling you, and a lot of people takes them months. In fact, they even get denied with a perfect grade. But me, I did not have the perfect grade, but I got admission. This school, I broke everything. I got into the dean's list. It was God. It was not me. It was God. But let me stop here because I really don't. I've said a lot right now. I hope this motivated you. And if you want to comment something, just comment it. Comment as you're led. Comment anything you want to comment. I don't care. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you for your time and watching me to the end. God bless you. Real good.